Welcome everybody to our second podcast. I'm here again with Riley. We are wearing different shirts. Last time he was wearing a Titans shirt.
Yeah, I got a new. You saw in the last video. This is a new embroidered Titan shirt. It's
Right.
pretty legit.
Yeah, it's pretty legit. But look at my shirt though. We call it the Chinese virus because it comes from China. China. Yeah. Get yourself a patriotic t-shirt today. Get 20% off. You just type in Chinese virus because it comes from China.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I ripped one.
It's alright, dude.
Okay. Anyways, that's why I said the Chinese virus. That's our podcast today. It's the coronavirus.
Yep.
Man, okay. It's the coronavirus. So, Riley.
Good podcast.
Yeah, so Riley, you know, so get us started with COVID.
Oh, COVID. Let's see. There's a lot of people that either take it seriously, or there's a lot of people that just don't take it seriously at all.
Right.
With me and Connor, we kind of are moderate in that a little bit. Like, yeah, it's serious. Like, don't get me wrong. There's people that can die from it. But most of the time, like, what it really is, like, because I've had a lot of people in my family, and my girlfriend had it. It was a little, and her family. So it's a little bit different for each person that had it. So for my dad's side of the family, his dad had it. It felt like just a normal cold. Like he was
Right.
more frustrated he couldn't leave the house or do anything because
Right.
he's an active person. But he felt completely fine, no like barely any symptoms at all.
Yeah.
And then a couple other family members had it. One of my other family members had diabetes, and he had it. He recovered just fine. Yeah, he was a little bit sicker than my grandpa, so that was a little bit different, but still he recovered from it. And then let's see what else. Yeah, a couple other family members had it. One family member got hospitalized for it. So yeah, it can be serious. Like it affects people in different ways. It affects on their immune system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on your immune system for sure. Like, luckily, so far, I don't think anyone in Riley's family, besides, like his personal family, I don't think anyone's gotten it in your family, right?
Yeah, I don't think anyone...
No,
well,
so,
maybe they have, they just haven't been tested
right.
for it.
I know for sure no one in my family has gotten it yet. Knock on wood, but...
Yeah.
But that's not wood, but...
Yeah, you know it.
But, yeah, but... So hopefully no one gets the virus in either of our families.
Right.
But you said you had uncles that got it?
Yeah, uncles, and then I want to say great grandparents.
But they all survived, right?
Yeah, they all survived from it.
They're all fine.
Yeah, they're all fine.
See, yeah, that's the thing. That's the most thing that bugs me is that the news, all they talk about is how many deaths there has been a day or during this whole pandemic, but they don't talk about how many people have recovered from COVID from this whole pandemic or from a single day. They don't talk about we had this many recoveries today. It'll
bring you up a lot more than bringing you down all the time.
Exactly, and we wouldn't be shut down as bad as a lot of places in the country are if they did it positively instead of negatively.
Right. That's all the news is. All it is lie to you.
Yeah, all it does is lie. I mean,
it doesn't lie all the time, but it gives you the bad news.
It's not perfect all the time. That's for sure.
Yeah.
They don't always say the truth. I mean, they say some truth, but it's probably 50-50.
Yeah. More 50-50 than anything.
But yeah, I think it's ridiculous too that you can't go and see family members over the holidays because of COVID. I get it, but it's family. They come first before anyone else.
Right, exactly. Here's another thing too, like how I get it because sometimes traveling can
Spread it.
spread it,
Right.
but at the same time though, like if you're doing what you can do and look at his shirt. But if you're doing what you can do, like wearing the mask, like here's another thing too, like wearing the mask, I do it out of courtesy really for other people,
Yeah.
but I don't necessarily. I mean, it's okay wearing a mask, but
Right. Oh my hand.
it's not really like it doesn't slow the spread. I don't think. Maybe it does a little bit, but there's still people that get it even if you're wearing a mask. So
Right. Exactly. Like why are cases going up when a lot of people are wearing a mask?
yeah,
Well, of course, there's people that are going in public places that are not wearing a mask sometimes.
right. So that could be that part too.
That could be some of it, but like a mask, people, like, come on. I mean, it slows the spread a little bit, but like, come on.
I can see how social distancing to slow it just a little bit more.
Yeah, social distancing. Hey, but like masks don't really like. If you're gonna wear masks, wear gloves too. I mean, your hands. I've told Riley this before.
Yeah,
Like, you know, when you go to the store, how many times the front door gets touched? Like, it gets
or a
touched.
grocery cart.
Yeah, grocery carts. I mean, of course, sometimes they wipe them down, but
Right.
still. But like, you know how many times that gets like, you need to be wearing gloves too, not just masks.
Or anything in the stores. You know how many times they get touched?
Right, like toys and clothes.
Yeah.
Like, do we think about washing clothes right when we put them on and buy them? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's so true.
that could help the spread too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think this shirt's ever been washed. Or Riley's shirt.
Right. I haven't. So that's not a good thing on my part.
Yeah.
But
like, I don't know, COVID, like, I think that's your girlfriend that messaged you.
no, it's just another
Oh,
notification.
okay. But like COVID, like I'm just getting tired of all the COVID words.
All the
Like
COVID.
social distancing, COVID-19, masks, get tested regularly. Even if you're feeling fine, get tested.
Yeah, it's kind of
Like-
ridiculous, huh?
Like, I mean, I don't mind getting tested, but like, I feel like if you're feeling fine, you shouldn't have to get tested.
Mhm.
Like right now, me and Riley feel fine right now. We don't feel
Yeah, I feel
sick.
completely fine.
And like, we don't need to get tested for COVID if we're feeling fine. But somehow you can get the virus if you're feeling fine.
Right.
Yeah.
And see, like me, there's a lower chance of me getting it because I don't like. The big reason why is I'm more of a homebody, so I don't really get out.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
I'm not really out of the house as much, so I'm not like out in public a lot.
Right. That sound is bad. I'm gonna move
Yeah.
the angle.
Primary angle. So, yeah, so I have a lower chance of getting it at the moment. But if I'm doing a service mission, there'd be more of a higher chance.
Yeah. You'll have to wear your mask everywhere.
Yeah,
It's a service mission.
most likely.
But yeah, like I don't think like Riley and I, we just went to In and Out, and I don't think every fast food diner place needs to be closed inside from eating in there.
Like, it makes sense.
It makes
but then
sense.
Sometimes it doesn't. Like,
Yeah,
kind of ridiculous.
yeah. It's like, come on, a virus. Come on, China, what are you doing?
Right.
But yeah, maybe January 1st, 2021, maybe it will just magically be gone.
Yeah, magically.
No, it won't.
It probably won't, but
It won't. Some people say it could last 10 years.
that would just be crazy.
Yeah, but since there's a vaccine coming out,
Yeah, the vaccine, I think it could help slow the spread a little bit.
yeah.
The only thing is some people, maybe you too, they are watching this, maybe not like taking vaccines. I'm not saying it's their choice, don't get me wrong. But, like, I think that could help slow the spread just a little bit.
Right. But I also
Maybe not take it away completely.
I also heard the vaccine could be a little tricky. Like I heard like sometimes it could affect people's health because they're doing it from needles. It's like it could affect maybe some of their health.
Right. Some people get allergic reactions from it.
Exactly. So And they would just count that death a COVID death instead of a vaccine death.
Yeah, like that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the best thing to do with handling COVID, this is just my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the best thing to do is just completely stay home for 2 weeks. Don't go anywhere really unless you have to,
Yeah.
and then it will slow the spread. That's
Probably
what I
true.
think. That's what
Probably
I think.
true. That would, I think it would help slow the spread for sure.
Like I thought that's what they said. Like right when the whole pandemic started, like okay, we'll shut down for 2 weeks. Don't go anywhere, and the spread will be better.
Nope.
No, no, they can't. They're still going on with the pandemic.
Right.
Like it's been probably almost a year since last March,
It's
and they're
crazy.
still going on with it. But I think COVID started before March, though.
Yeah, it probably did.
It probably started like a year ago, last December or November.
Right.
But yeah, I remember first hearing about COVID though. Like I was so freaked out. I was like, "Dang, everyone in China is just dying left and right." And if that comes here,
Yeah, I know,
are we
jeez.
gonna die too, left and right?
Right. Yeah.
But we're still alive.
Yep, still alive. Still kicking.
Still alive. Hopefully to see the Titans win a Super Bowl.
Right. That would be pretty legit. Be my ultimate dream is to see the Titans in the Super Bowl.
But we'll do a Titans podcast later.
Yeah, we definitely will. So be on the lookout.
So if they're like going to the AFC title game or something, or the Super Bowl, that's when we'll do our podcast.
You got that right.
But yeah, do you have anything else to say about COVID?
I will say one last thing is when, like I told you before, my girlfriend and her family had it. She was sick she has a weaker immune system,
Right.
so she had it for maybe like more than 2 weeks at the most. She
Uh-huh.
still kind of has a cough, but not as
Oh.
bad. But she maybe it's like less frequent coughs.
Mhm.
But she definitely had it for a while. But her family, they all recovered from it. So
That's good. That's
the last
good
thing
that
I'll
they.
say.
That's good that they recovered.
Right. Got any last words for it, Connor?
I'd say just keep doing what you're doing. I'd say. I also don't like it how they blame COVID on the president.
Right.
It's not his fault. He didn't start this virus.
Right.
Uh,
The Chinese virus.
China started it. But yeah, I don't like how people just blame Trump. I mean, I don't want to be political here, but I feel like that's some of the reason why he lost is because people thought it was his fault. But how can any president really like?
Even Joe Biden would have the same problem.
Yeah, like how can any president really control a pandemic that's never been here before?
Right.
Like,
Like, what would
how-
you do? Like, honestly, ask yourself this question: what would you do if you had a pandemic going on right now, and you didn't have a vaccine for it at that time? What the heck would you do?
Yeah, what would you do if you were in control of the whole nation and you had to run this pandemic? What would you do? Would you shut everything down? You can't do that because people need to go out and have a social life and work and go
Right.
on missions and stuff like that. Get married. So,
Yeah.
see, I don't see anything wrong what Trump did. I mean, he did shut down right when it first came out, and then
Yeah.
he decided, oh, people need their freedom, so let's open up. Not completely open up, but let's open up.
Right.
And that's where we're still at right now. But I'm nervous when Uncle Joe comes in
Uncle Joe.
and he's gonna shut things down. Maybe,
I don't know. Who knows?
but we'll see. He should just keep it open. I mean, we're fine right now. I mean, life's basically normal right now in St. George.
Right. And then one last thing too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you remember the church when you're watching this. Or remember Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's how it really is.
Yep.
But our prophet, our president, Nelson, he's the president of the church.
Yep.
And he pretty much said congratulations to Joe Biden. I'm not Joe. Yeah, to Joe Biden,
He did.
and then to Kamala Harris, and they thanked Donald Trump for everything that he did. So I'm moving on as Joe Biden's gonna be the president, Kamala Harris is gonna be the vice president.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go for how that is. Still
Yep.
live the gospel, still do those things.
Yep.
Everything go as it
You,
goes.
you can't let a virus or politicians control your life.
Right.
Like, you control your own life. You make your own decisions. That's how I look at it. Just control your own decisions. Don't let the world control your decisions.
Right.
Don't make the world become someone that you're not.
Right.
You know, like, you don't have to shut down you don't have to stay in your house 24/7 because of COVID. Like, if you need to get out, you get out.
you get out.
But yeah, I think that's all we have to say. I can't think of anything more.
Right.
Just be
all
safe.
all the people that. Just the last thing is a lot of people that have had it have recovered from it. So
Yep.
don't listen to it. It's really what the news tells you.
There's probably been more people worldwide since this whole thing started that have recovered from COVID than have died from it.
Right.
I mean, you hear all these old. I know we keep going on, but you hear.
Right.
We can talk about this all day too.
Right.
But you hear about all these old people dying. I mean, from COVID, but like, all of them probably had health problems before. Not all of them, but a lot of them probably had health problems before COVID. Like, a lot of them probably had a heart attack before, or like
Right.
diabetes or something.
As I'm drinking a drink that's Coke.
Yeah. But that could have been half the reason, or some of the reason why they died from COVID was because they already had a health problem before.
Right. Underlying health problems, what they say, I think.
Right. But yeah,
Anyways.
don't believe all that news you see.
Yeah, exactly.
Or on the internet.
Exactly.
Think what you think. All right.
Don't
Well.
let your fear destroy you.
Yeah. Woo!
If you don't know that, then you need to listen to NF.
You need to listen to real music, baby.
Yeah, you need to listen to real music.
Real music, baby.
The day we die.
Yep, till the day we die from COVID. Real music.
Yeah.
But yeah, hope you guys had a merry, merry, jolly Christmas.
And a happy new year.
And a happy new year. Hopefully a happy free COVID year.
Right. I mean, we'll see. But
Let's see with this vaccine. But yeah, it's been 18 minutes. So I think we're going to go now.
yeah.
Okay, we're going to go now. Bye.